first team is Positive Charge. Please give for Positive Charge.
Hi all, today we are here to tell you about A Positive Charge, an innovative urban movement to combat stigma surrounding HIV, to highlight the narratives surrounding HIV for all people. Our mission is to reach 100 millennials of color by July 2019. My name is Fatima Takir, and my colleagues are Angel Skander, Trayleek Moore, Jose Francisco, Janae Bess, and Kristen Williams. Collectively, we excel and are active at universities such as Mercer University, the George Washington University, and San Francisco State University. And we have 7 years of experience in research, lab and clinical work, and publications working at companies such as Center of Disease Control and Prevention, Harvard School of Public Health, and the San Francisco State Department of Health.
Now, I'd like you to meet Shayna, a 22-year-old college sophomore who seemed to have it all. She had loving parents, supportive friends, a boyfriend, and somehow she still managed to juggle having a 2-year-old. Shayna was unaware of her HIV status until she tried to break up with her boyfriend, who then informed her that he had AIDS and had willingly shared his AIDS with her. He had decided that she was the woman he wanted to die with. Shayna then went to go get tested and found out that she was HIV positive. Further testing revealed that Shayna had AIDS. She went to her parents for support and was disowned. Shayna was labeled as an embarrassment to herself, her friends, and her family. Shayna represents millions of people who are unaware of their HIV status and are at risk, and who are facing stigmatization of HIV. CDC reported that 50% of people reported having discriminatory attitudes towards people with HIV. My team conducted a survey, and we found that 64.5% of millennials of color have discriminatory attitudes, stating that they would not date someone who is HIV positive. The problem is representation.
Sex is considered taboo,
Homophobia,
which is all indicative of stigma. To solve this problem for Shayna and the millions of people like her, we've created an Instagram awareness campaign, which attempts to combat HIV stigma through storytelling, facts, and relevant health resources.
Our campaign is by us and for us. We target people of color, aged 16 to 24, also known as millennials of color. We want to be the bridge for the information to reach the people who need it.
So how do we raise awareness? We raise awareness through 3 phases. Phase 1, educate. Phase 2, empower. And Phase 3, advocate. Phase 1, educate through real-life narratives and straight-up facts. Phase 2, empower. Empower by encouraging and cultivating dialogue through active forums which build the community. And Phase 3, advocate. Advocate by giving representation for those in our community. Here are just some of our Instagram posts. In the short time since we have launched, we have amassed over 200 followers and over 600 profile views.
Our social media campaign then drives people to our website, www.apositivecharge.org. But it's not just a website. On apositivecharge.org, we have information for people to find where they can get tested for free, and also find different volunteer opportunities that put you in touch with your community. We also want to build a community. We have live podcasts that are featured on our website for people to discuss in our open forums, along with other relevant topics. We have story submissions from real-life people with a real-life narrative. We have merchandise so that you can rock your truth in a trendy yet fashionable way. And we also have an HIV awareness calendar, because we like to celebrate everyone's differences, but not forget that we all have one truth and we all have one purpose, and that is to break the stigmas. We also hope to partner with inspirational agencies such as Black Health Matters. We also look at efficient companies like Nike, YouTube, MTV University, and we want to be represented by outspoken public figures, such as the ones you see here. Our campaign was inspired by Humans of New York. Humans of New York provides raw, unfiltered, and uncut stories, just like us. We like to break those barriers and shut down the stereotypes by allowing people to have a real-life narrative.
There are several campaigns regarding HIV, such as ACT UP, the Global Fund, and AVERT. However, you're asking what sets you guys apart? What sets us apart is our inclusiveness and the fact that we dismantle destructive mindsets. How do we stay charged up and keep our audience informed? By interesting content, current statistics, and weekly Instagram posts.
So if you'd like to join our movement, maybe you can start by hashtagging your HIV story matters, or join us on Tuesdays for Spill the Tea on HIV, but follow us on Instagram at A Positive Charge, or just go straight to our website, www.apositivecharge.org. Thank you.